Welcome back. I've got a little bit of a problem in that I'm running out of guitars that are on special to review from the shop that I get to borrow them from. So we're going to rename this for the week and potentially all coming weeks. We'll see how we go. This is going to be the Saturday morning spotlight. Maybe I'll even make a jingle, but not today because I don't have enough time. Anyway, let's talk about a guitar. It's really cool. It makes me feel childish because of one simple thing. So this is the Ibanez GRG 121 SP. Check this out. It's blue and it's purple. And it's blue and it's purple. And I could do this all day and it's purple. This color is called Blue Metal Chameleon, which is the best name for a color that I've ever heard. They also make it in a color called Dark Night. That's just a plain black sparkle. You want this one. It's super cool. Anyway, I'm gonna play it a little bit before I just get too carried away with the it's blue, it's purple. Then we'll talk about it some more. So I'm going to be straight up with you right off the bat. I'm a Schecter guy through and through these days. However, my first guitar was an Ibanez Gio. I got it 15 years ago. I've still got it. It looks completely different now, but I do have a soft spot for the Gios. So it's really cool to see one that is this cool. So normally I talk about the price at the end. I'm going to start with the price. This thing is $699. $699. It changes color. That's a great price for this guitar. Even if it didn't change color, that's a great price, but it changes color. And I'm really hung up on that. But let's talk about the other stuff. We've got a roasted maple neck. We got a Jatoba fretboard. We've got a poplar body. And honestly, that's a really solid combo for me. None of that is like giving me the ick at all. That's what you make a good guitar out of. It's 25.5-inch scale. We got 24 medium frets and a 400mm radius, which is equal to 15.7 inches. And it really bugs me that that's not on the Ibanez website. They give you the scale length in millimeters and inches, but they don't give you the radius in inches. And I'd like them to change that. Will it happen because of me? Unlikely. If it did, that'd be really cool. Let's play a little bit more. What we just heard was on the bridge pickup. I'm going to put it on the neck, do some more stuff. You know the drill. Can't believe I just played that solo in major. Who am I? Anyway, let's talk hardware. The tuners, they're shiny. Let's be honest, they're nothing special. You gotta cut some corners on something like this to keep the price down somewhere, right? That being said, they seem fine. This hasn't been going out of tune while I've had it, so that's rad. All the hardware's chrome. The bridge is a model called F106. It's just a Strat style hardtail. You know I love a hardtail. We've got two humbuckers. These are a type that Ibanez make called the Classic Elite, and they're sort of like a PAF kind of sound. They sound pretty mellow. They're not gonna push this patch that I run all these videos through as hard as some of the other pickups I've had in recently, but they sound really nice. They're quite smooth. They got a really nice sort of crisp top end that I'm quite a fan of. We've got a 5-way switch in this. It's kind of an interesting configuration. So obviously we've got first position is bridge, second position is south coil of this pickup and the south coil of this pickup. Third position is both. Fourth position is just the bridge half of the neck pickup, which I find a little bit curious. Obviously last position is your neck humbucker in normal operation. We've got your standard volume and tone, pretty nice and far out of the way, but not so far that you can't get a pinky to it if you want to. All in all, a really solid little package. Let's do some clean tone, and I'm going to get some 2 humbucker single coil tones going on, and we'll see how we feel about those. So yeah, we got plenty of spanky tones on tap with this thing, and it sounds really, really cool. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked by how much I like this guitar. At this price point, I expect to like a guitar for what it is and not like it outright and go, damn, maybe I should get this thing. You know, I should say for my own collection, a lot of my guitars come from the secondhand market where you can grab a deal for this price, and it's like, you know, you've got a $1,500 guitar, it's a bit beat up, so you can pick it up for $700 and it's good. $700 for this, I'd be pretty happy. I have very, very minor quibbles about this guitar. Some of the fretwork could be a bit nicer. That's about the only thing I can think of sort of off the bat. It's really cool. It looks really good. It sounds really good. For 700 bucks, it's a fantastic little guitar. And it changes color. You remember? Blue, purple. What's not to love? The overall aesthetic, I'm into it. It's seriously making me want to get one of these things, but I'm not gonna. So you could. While it's not on special, and 700 bucks is the normal price, this guitar is at Albany Music Works at the time I post this video. Look, man, it's great. Someone should come buy it. I'm really, really into it. I think someone out there will be too. I'll play a little bit more, and I'll see you next time.